I just want to watch the freaking movie already. May the force be with you, Star Wars fans, because boy, are getting those tickets going to be hard. I think I'm going to be good, though, because I live in Santa Maria, and no, I'm going to have to make sure I get those damn tickets. Hopefully my cousin gets them for me. But anyway, we're talking Star Wars The Force Awakens poster. I love this poster. I'm going to let you guys know right now, I love this poster. I really do like this poster. I want it. I need it. I gotta have it. It is better than all the other posters that are out there on, Walmart and this and that. This is the final poster, and this is it really just brings two worlds together. It feels like it's a prequels poster, but then it feels like an original trilogy poster as well. As you could see, that red lightsaber that Kylo Ren is holding, Daisy Ridley right in the middle, and then you have Boyega right there with his blue lightsaber. This part feels the upper part, and then you have, I believe that's a Death Star. I believe that's a new Death Star. This part feels like a prequel. The prequels, episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3, especially, with, I believe, episode 1. I'm getting a good episode 1 vibe on it. But down below, when you have Han, Leia, Chewbacca, you get introduced to C-3PO, R2-D2, BB-8, the troopers, the stormtroopers, not the clone troopers, the stormtroopers. Yet right in the middle of the stormtroopers, you have the different looks. You have, of course, definitely the new characters like BB-8 and stuff. You have Oscar Isaac. But below, and then you have the Millennium Falcon being chased below, and then you have the X-wing. But below, it kind of reminds me, this half prequels, this half Empire Strikes Back. I'm getting a little episode 1 and a little Empire Strikes Back. And I'm getting a little merger of the two. December 18th. I'm going to be watching in IMAX, but yeah, I got to watch it first to review it, and then I will go to the big screen and watch it for my own enjoyment, because I'm going to watch this probably 10 times. This will be one of the best Star Wars films. I don't know if it's going to be better than Empire Strikes Back or The New Hope. I really like Return of the Jedi, but it's going to be one of the best Star Wars films. I just have a feeling. A lot of hype has gone into this, but everything, the little they've shown is amazing. I know we're getting a trailer later on. I will review that trailer. But this whole poster, I love the color palette. I love the introduction to new stuff, the little hidden stuff, like that Death Star. What is the deal with the Death Star? Why is it still relevant in these new series? I thought we were over the Death Star, yet it's a menace, man. It's a menace. It's something that it's going to keep going, coming back. We're going to have to keep destroying that damn thing, or maybe we can never destroy it. It's always great to see the Millennium Falcon. I had a chance of getting a real model for $170, but I'm broke. Boyega confirming that that footage that we had earlier confirmed that he's definitely going to be using the lightsaber. Looks like he's ready to do battle. Daisy Ridley, here's the interesting part. She doesn't have a lightsaber. She has a staff. Kylo Ren is who has the lightsaber. That's why you see the red, the cross guard, the cross saber, so to speak. That's interesting because we see, I think, Leia handing the lightsaber to somebody. Is he handing it to her? Maybe towards the end it'll be Ridley. We know Ridley will have a lightsaber at some point, I believe. So You see, it's always great to see right next to each other Han and Leia. Those two characters are very important in the Star Wars lore. They are. A lot of people are going to be, I believe, just heartbroken if these two have not spoken or not even together anymore. If you don't know, Han Solo, this is canon, actually had another wife before. So I don't know what happened after the details or after that shocking revelation of him having another wife. The stormtroopers look really slick, really new. They look on this poster. They definitely look like it looks like they're gonna put a lot of more effort in the stormtroopers and definitely their abilities and their their weaponry. They're more probably menacing. We see another tiny little character in the background next to R2D2. I don't know which character that is. We see Oscar Isaac right next to Han Solo. I think Oscar Isaac is definitely going to take over that Millennium Falcon. I've seen titles of who's taking over the Millennium Falcon, this and that, but I'm trying to stay away from that. I haven't seen the teaser footage because I'm waiting for the real footage of the new trailer. Honestly, if we didn't have a new trailer, I would be totally fine with it. The less I know, the better heading into this, even though I did cover a lot of spoilers in the earlier days, but now I just want to watch the film. I'm ready. We're ready for Star Wars. I think this is the perfect time for Star Wars to come back. We're all excited. We're all ready. We're a little bit worried, just a teeny bit, because we know before those prequels, they had so much hype, but then it was a letdown. I don't think this is the case. I think this definitely is going to be one of the best Star Wars films we're ever going to get. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I will tell you that right on this camera, that Star Wars was just not good. But that's not what I believe in. I believe that the Force is strong with this one. I think the interesting part is Luke not being shown, which is great. I don't want to see Luke Skywalker yet. I want to see him in the film. I want to be surprised. I won't be surprised if he is the Obi-Wan of this whole series, this whole new trilogy. I would love to see him have kids. We don't see Domhnall Gleeson on here at all. I don't think. We don't see him on here. I would love to see at least Luke have somewhat of a little bit of happiness, but he probably was a hermit. He probably couldn't get the Jedi Council together. It's kind of, I feel like I'm going to be very depressed when I see Luke Skywalker. But hopefully that's not the case when I go into this film, because it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting with these two characters, Han and Leia. And it's always great to see Chewbacca. You know, Chewbacca's in the game. Is he going to die in these films? Maybe. So that's basically my overall thoughts on the poster. I love it. I want it. I need it. I am thinking about doing the marathon. All 6 Star Wars films, and then leading up to 7. I did the Avengers marathon, but how can I really sit through those prequels? I think I can. If I'm in a movie theater, I think I can sit through it and actually get through it with some popcorn. But if it was at home, I couldn't. I tried it, I couldn't. So I think I can get through it if I'm in the theater. Because, oh my, seeing the original trilogy up on the big screen again would, well, I've never seen it on the big screen, but finally get the experience to see that on big screen would be amazing. So hopefully there's a marathon, and I'm going to take off work. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Would really appreciate it. All you have to do is push that subscribe button, and it would bring a smile to my face. Also, comment below. Would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this poster. And are you super excited for the trailer to come out? Are you super excited for the film? Of course you are. Are you a little worried, though? And also, like the video if you like it. I'm Dan Man here down, son. May the Force be with us all. Use the Force, Luke.